Are you over 60 and still enjoying your morning eggs? You're not alone. Eggs are an affordable, protein-packed powerhouse, loved by millions. But did you know that certain mistakes with eggs could quietly be harming your health as you age? In today's video, we'll uncover 5 egg mistakes seniors must avoid and, don't worry, we're not here to take away your breakfast joy. We'll also share smart tips to enjoy eggs safely and healthily after 60. Stick around to the end, because mistake number 5 is one that even nutrition experts often miss. Let's get started. Mistake number 2, overcooking your eggs. Now, what do we mean by overcooked? We're talking about those eggs that turn rubbery, dry, or have browned, crispy edges. Maybe it's a well-done omelet or a fried egg that's been sizzling too long. In hot oil, it might look tasty, but here's the truth. Overcooking damages the egg's nutrition. Let's dive deeper. Egg yolks naturally contain cholesterol, something many seniors worry about. But when eggs are cooked on high heat for too long, that cholesterol can become oxidized, and oxidized cholesterol is a problem. Studies suggest it may promote inflammation, damage blood vessels, and contribute to plaque buildup in arteries, of which raise your risk for heart disease. This is especially important if you have high blood pressure, you've had a heart condition, you're managing type 2 diabetes. So, cooking eggs gently isn't just a fancy chef tips away to protect your heart. Did you know that eggs are one of the highest quality proteins available? But here's the catch. Overheating protein can make it harder to digest. Egg whites that are rubbery or chewy, that's a sign the proteins have become denatured. It won't necessarily make you sick, but your body may not absorb those amino acids as efficiently, especially as digestion slows with age. Your body needs good protein to maintain muscle, repair tissues, and even support your immune system. That's why seniors must protect that protein power by cooking eggs gently. Egg yolks are rich in vitamin D, great for bone strength, choline, essential for brain function. Lutein and zeaxanthin protect your eyes, but these nutrients are heat sensitive. When eggs are scorched or heavily fried, you lose part of their benefits, sometimes up to 30 to 40% of key vitamins. You might think you're fueling your body, but overcooking turns a nutrient-rich egg into something far less useful. So, what's the solution? Stick to low-heat cooking methods that preserve nutrition. Here are 3 senior-friendly cooking styles. Poached eggs, soft and gentle, no oil required. Boiled eggs, great for snacks or salads. No added fat. Soft scrambled eggs, cooked slowly on medium-low heat with a little olive oil or milk. These techniques retain more of the egg's nutrients and are easier to digest. Avoid cooking eggs in bacon grease or butter at high heat. And stay away from scorched pans. Your pan is smoking, it's too hot. As we age, small habits make a big difference. Overcooking your eggs might seem minor, but over time, it could impact heart health, digestion, and nutrient absorption. The solution isn't to give up eggs, it's to cook them smarter. So next time you're in the kitchen, turn the heat down, take your time, and treat those eggs like the golden treasures they are. Up next, let's talk about another hidden egg mistake most people make without realizing. Mistake number 3 is something many seniors overlook. It's not always the egg that's the problem, it's what you add to it. Eggs on their own are packed with protein and essential nutrients, but the moment you cook them in bacon fat, load them with cheese, pile on sausage, or sprinkle salt before even tasting them, you're turning a healthy food into a health risk. These common add-ons introduce large amounts of saturated fat, sodium, and preservatives that can quietly harm your body, especially after age 60. Bacon, butter, and processed meats have been linked to high blood pressure, clogged arteries, kidney stress, and even cognitive decline. 1 single tablespoon of bacon grease contains over 100 calories of pure fat. And processed meats like sausage are loaded with sodium and nitrates that increase inflammation and disease risk. Even cheese, while flavorful, adds calories, fat, and salt without any fiber. And if you're someone who grabs the salt shaker out of habit, you could be consuming up to 600 milligrams of sodium in just a few shakes, almost 30% of your daily limit. The danger here is that your breakfast may look small, but still overload your heart, kidneys, and blood pressure. But there's a better way. Instead of cooking eggs and butter, try olive oil or avocado oil. Instead of sausage and cheese, add fresh veggies like spinach, mushrooms, or tomatoes. Use herbs like oregano, basil, or parsley to bring out flavor naturally without sodium. Want a bit of kick? Try turmeric or black pepper. They're anti-inflammatory and brain-friendly. Let's compare. A typical egg meal with bacon, cheese, and toast can contain over 700 calories and 20 grams of saturated fat. But the same eggs, cooked gently in olive oil and served with sautéed vegetables, can cut those numbers in half and double your nutrient intake. The lesson? Keep the eggs, skip the harmful extras. Your heart, your kidneys, and your brain will thank you for it. Mistake number 4. Not knowing your cholesterol levels. Let's be clear, eggs are perfectly fine for most seniors when eaten in moderation, even though they contain cholesterol. But if you have elevated LDL cholesterol, a family history of heart disease, then ignoring your numbers can silently damage your health. As we age, our arteries become less flexible, our blood flow slows, and our body processes fats differently. One egg contains about 186 milligrams of cholesterol. That's not dangerous by itself, but if you eat 2 or 3 eggs every day, that adds up to over 1,200 milligrams per week. And for seniors dealing with metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, or high blood pressure, dietary cholesterol can have an even more pronounced impact on your blood lipid levels. The real danger is that these effects are often silent. You might feel fine, but inside, your arteries could be narrowing, inflammation could be rising, and your heart may be under more strain than you realize. That's why it's crucial to know your numbers. The only way to do that is through a blood test. If you haven't checked your cholesterol in the past 6 to 12 months, talk to your doctor. Don't just look at total cholesterol, ask for a full panel: HDL, good cholesterol; LDL, bad cholesterol; and triglycerides. These values give a clearer picture of your heart health. Some seniors can eat 2 eggs a day with no problem because their bodies manage cholesterol well. Others may need to limit egg intake to 1 every other day. It all depends on your individual health, family history, and lifestyle. Many older adults assume their diet is healthy just because they're eating home-cooked meals. But if you're having eggs for breakfast, meat at lunch, and cheese or butter at dinner, your daily cholesterol intake could be far too high without you even realizing it. That's why you shouldn't just look at eggs in isolation, but consider your entire day's cholesterol load and balance it with cholesterol-lowering foods like oats, beans, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. These foods contain fiber and plant compounds that help remove excess cholesterol from your system naturally. And don't forget, physical activity matters too. Even a 20-minute walk each day helps improve your cholesterol profile by raising HDL and lowering LDL. Also, manage your stress and get proper sleep, because poor sleep and chronic tension can increase inflammation, making cholesterol more dangerous. Some people turn to medication to lower cholesterol, and in some cases, it's necessary. But before jumping to pills, focus on adjusting your diet and daily habits. Lifestyle changes can be more powerful and longer-lasting than any prescription. So the takeaway is this: eggs can be part of a heart-healthy senior diet, but don't guess, know your numbers, get tested, understand what your body needs, and make egg choices based on your own health, not someone else's. The next time you crack an egg into a pan, don't just think about the taste. Think about what's going on inside your arteries and whether your cholesterol is quietly telling a story you haven't heard yet. Mistake number 5. Skipping the egg yolk. Now this might surprise you. For years, we've been told that egg yolks are unhealthy, that they raise cholesterol, cause heart disease, and should be avoided. So, many seniors began separating the egg whites, tossing the yolks, and thinking they were making a healthier choice. But in truth, skipping the yolk might be one of the worst nutritional mistakes you can make after 60. Yes, it's true that the yolk contains cholesterol, but that's only part of the story. The yolk is also the most nutrient-rich part of the egg, containing vital compounds that the white simply doesn't have. Inside that golden center is choline, a nutrient critical for brain health and memory support. As we age, cognitive function naturally declines, and choline helps support neurotransmitters involved in learning and recall. Without enough choline, your brain may start to feel foggy or forgetful even if the rest of your diet is solid. Next, the yolk contains vitamin D, which is essential for maintaining strong bones and preventing fractures. Seniors often become deficient in vitamin D because of limited sun exposure, thinner skin, or reduced absorption. And since bone density decreases with age, especially in postmenopausal women, getting vitamin D from natural sources like egg yolk becomes more important than ever. Then there's lutein and zeaxanthine, two powerful antioxidants that are concentrated in the retina of the eye. These nutrients help filter harmful blue light and protect against age-related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. Guess where they're found? That's right, in the yolk, not the white. Skipping the yolk means missing a powerful defense for your eyes. And we can't forget about the healthy fats in yolk, particularly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which help balance hormones, reduce inflammation, and improve vitamin absorption. These fats also help slow digestion and provide lasting energy, keeping you fuller for longer. When seniors avoid yolks, they often replace them with low-fat or carb-heavy options, which spike blood sugar and leave you hungry again within hours. Eating whole egg yolk and all offers balanced nutrition that keeps your body fueled, your brain alert, and your appetite satisfied. Many people fear cholesterol, but recent research shows that dietary cholesterol from eggs has a minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels for most people. In fact, for the majority of seniors, it's saturated fat and processed sugars, not egg yolks, that are the real villains behind high cholesterol and heart disease. Unless your doctor has specifically told you to avoid yolks due to a medical condition, there's no reason to skip them. In fact, avoiding yolks might deprive you of nutrients that are harder to find elsewhere, like biotin, selenium, and folate, all of which play roles in cellular repair, immune support, and mood regulation. Think of the yolk as the core of the egg's power. It's where life begins in nature, and it's where the majority of the egg's life-giving nutrition resides. Removing it doesn't make the egg healthier, makes it incomplete. Seniors, especially, need to move away from old diet myths and embrace whole, real foods in their natural state. If you're concerned about cholesterol, speak to your doctor, but don't assume that throwing away the yolk is a smart move. It might actually be depriving your body of what it needs most. Instead, focus on the bigger picture. Are you staying active, eating enough fiber, managing stress and blood pressure? A whole egg, when part of a balanced diet, can actually support heart health, brain clarity, strong bones, and good vision. So the next time you crack an egg, don't let fear guide your hand. Eat the whole egg yolk and all unless your doctor advises otherwise. Nature packaged it that way for a reason. Before we wrap up, let's go over some quick but powerful bonus tips to help you get the most out of your eggs, especially if you're over 60. These small changes can make a big difference in how your body responds to eggs and how safely and effectively they support your health. First, choose better quality eggs whenever possible. Not all eggs are created equal. Eggs from pasture-raised chickens or those labeled as omega-3 enriched offer superior nutrition. Why? Because pasture-raised hens roam outdoors and eat a more natural dietaries, resulting in eggs with more omega-3 fatty acids, less saturated fat, and higher levels of vitamins A, E, and D. Omega-3 South are essential for heart and brain health, especially. As we age, they reduce inflammation, support memory, and may even help manage joint pain. So spending a little more on quality eggs is often worth it. Second, always store your eggs properly. This might sound simple, but it's important especially for seniors, whose immune systems may be more sensitive to bacteria. Eggs should be kept in the coldest part of your refrigerator, not on the door, and always in their original carton to protect them from absorbing odors and moisture. And don't forget to check the expiration date. A fresh egg should have a clean shell with no cracks. If an egg looks or smells off, toss it, don't take the risk. And when cooking, make sure eggs are thoroughly heated, runny whites or undercooked. Yolks may carry salmonella, which can be especially dangerous for older adults. It's better to err on the side of caution. Cook your eggs until both the whites and yolks are firm if you're unsure. Third, make your egg-based meals even healthier by pairing them with anti-inflammatory foods. Eggs are versatile, so they can be combined with many powerful ingredients that support healthy aging. For example, add a pinch of turmeric when scrambling. Your egg's turmeric contains curcumin, a compound known for reducing inflammation in the joints and brain. You can also saute some garlic, which supports heart health and boosts immunity. Try tossing in leafy greens like spinach, kale, or arugula. They're rich in folate, vitamin K, and antioxidants that protect your eyes and bones. A handful of cherry tomatoes adds lycopene, another heart-protective nutrient. These additions aren't just healthy, they're delicious too. By combining eggs with the right sides, you create a balanced, nutrient-rich meal that keeps you full, energized, and protected. Another tip: watch your portion sizes. Just because eggs are healthy doesn't mean more is always better. 2 eggs per meal is usually plenty. If you're adding other sources of protein to your plate, like cheese or beans, adjust accordingly. Also, rotate how you prepare your eggs. Don't stick to one style every day. Mix it up with boiled eggs, poached eggs, soft scrambled with veggies, or an occasional frittata with olive oil. Variety prevents boredom and ensures a broader nutrient intake. Finally, remember that eggs aren't a magic food, but they are a powerful ally when used wisely. Combine them with fiber-rich carbs like whole grain toast or oatmeal. Include some fruit and drink plenty of water. This creates a senior-friendly breakfast that supports digestion, blood sugar balance, and steady energy throughout the morning. So, to sum up, buy better eggs, store and cook them safely, pair them with powerful ingredients, and eat them in balanced, thoughtful ways. These small changes go a long way toward protecting your health after 60. The goal isn't just to enjoy your eggs, it's to let them fuel a stronger, smarter, and more resilient version of you. Now that's a breakfast worth waking up for. Let's wrap up with one final reminder. Eggs can absolutely be part of a healthy, nourishing diet after 60, but only if you avoid these 5 common mistakes. The goal isn't to scare you away from eggs, it's to help you enjoy them in a smarter, safer, and more balanced way. Because when you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, every food choice matters just a little more. Whether it's skipping the yolk, overcooking, or not knowing your cholesterol levels, these small habits can quietly impact your energy, memory, heart health, and overall well-being. But the good news is, all of these mistakes are easy to fix. And by taking simple, thoughtful steps, you can keep eggs in your diet while protecting your health for years to come. So if today's video gave you something new to think about, we've made you feel more confident in your food choices, please take a second to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps more seniors discover this kind of helpful content. And if you know someone who loves eggs as much as you, do share this video with them. You never know when a small tip can lead to a big health improvement for someone you care about. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We post fresh, simple, and practical senior health tips every single week, covering everything from nutrition and mobility to brain health and aging with strength. So if you're ready to take control of your health and live your best years with energy and confidence, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out. Stay strong, stay smart, and eat well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.